realities of Ukraine peace negotiations. So, the Trump peace negotiations with Russia are currently a big subject of discussions around the internet. The fact that Ukraine is not included in them, the fact that EU is not included in them, seems to be a big problem for many. I want to take a look at this and explain why I believe this is the case. So first and foremost, these negotiations are not really peace negotiations for Ukraine. They are an attempt by Trump administration to pivot U.S. international politics and, I guess, strategic alliances around in order to counter China. And so the fact that the war in Ukraine has left Russia isolated and broke, and that this war really has overextended them heavily and made them quasi vassals of China, makes Trump uneasy. It strengthens China, allows them to access cheaper natural resources, and creates a long-term problem for USA. USA does not feel overwhelmingly stronger than China in the current situation, acting alone, and so it needs allies. There was some conversations with India already. More conversations. Well, right now conversations with Russia about Ukraine are really an attempt by Trump administration to realign Russia as a potential partner that will help them isolate China. I don't know to what extent this can be successful. Russia has its own agenda and its own long-term plans, and being a vassal of either China or USA is not necessarily their ambition. But it's an attempt nevertheless, and it might work out, at least in the short term. How is China? Well, weak Russia is a problem for US. That's the bottom line. They want China to feel that their northern border is not, well, it's at least they need to maintain some forces on the northern border in order to maintain to contain Russia. And if Russia is a vassal or is incapable of threatening China in any way, that leaves China with more resources and more energy to counter United States in Asia. So I believe that's really what's happening. And so this whole dealing about Ukraine is not really about Ukraine. Ukraine is being given away as a token of goodwill by the United States to Russia in order to pull in Putin and his administration into some sort of alliance with the United States. I don't know to what extent this makes sense. Why would Putin really honor any of his engagements with the United States, with Trump, in the long run? As long as he gets what he wants in Ukraine, I don't see what kind of leverage the United States has in keeping Russia where it wants it to be. So it seems that it will be a quite difficult task. At the same time, I think it is probably beneficial to the United States to have Russia, even as a neutral power, to be strong enough in Asia to threaten China, so that China does not feel like it can put all its energy on Taiwan and other places in Asia where the United States has interests. So that is, I think, the bottom line of the whole situation. Thank you very much. Have a good day.